Well, welcome back. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death among Americans, and that's why it's important to raise awareness. You can support the American Heart Association at the Heart and Stroke Walk, and Patty Groman and Dee Cruz join me now with more. Welcome to you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Josh.
Dee, you're the Chief Finance and Strategy Officer at CARE Oregon, and you're also on the executive leadership team for Go Red for Women. So first, what is the Stroke and Heart Walk, and why does it matter right now?
Thanks, Josh. Great to be here.
Yeah.
The Heart and Stroke Walk is an important way for our community to come together. It's led by the American Heart Association, and it helps us combat the effects of heart disease and stroke. It's about getting physically active. It's a walk to honor survivors. And at CARE Oregon, this is deeply important to us. We know heart health is a health equity issue, and preventable risk factors impact people with the least access to resources. So supporting the Heart Walk is a way that we can build access and strengthen our community and begin to build toward a future where everyone has access to good heart health.
Yeah, so it's very important to talk about right now. And Patty, you're the Chief People Officer at On Point Community Credit Union, and you're also on the board for the American Heart Association. The Heart Walk is focused on CPR this year. Why is that such a priority?
Thank you, Josh. Yes, good morning. It is cardiac arrest happens, and it can happen to us at any moment. It could happen at work, it could happen at home, it could happen on the street. And being able to have CPR is, I mean, we always think, oh, the hospital will save our lives.
Right.
And honestly, it's that timing of being able to get that CPR going that's going to mean really the difference between life and death.
Yeah.
And, you know, as the Chief People Officer at On Point Community Credit Union, and like you said, being on the volunteer on the American Heart Association board, I've seen firsthand how empowering people with this skill set makes a difference.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a friend that is a runner and went out on a run, and he collapsed.
Yeah.
And somebody ran to him, called 911, started doing hands-only CPR, and he is alive today to share his story.
Dee, Patty just mentioned that, gave an example of how cardiac arrest can happen anywhere. Can you share more about why that's such a big focus now?
Yeah, and thank God your friend
No.
well, I think that's a perfect example. Cardiac arrests don't usually happen in the hospital.
Right.
They happen where people live and work and where they spend their time. And the terrible statistic is that 9 out of 10 cardiac emergencies result in loss of life, which is why CPR is so important.
Right.
And so through the Heart and Stroke Walk, the American Heart Association will be doing hands-only CPR training. And we're very proud to support that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big event, and you've got some new stuff at the event this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We do. So the American Heart Walk team Heart and Stroke Walk team is super excited this year. It is more than just a walk. It is going to be a full experience. You know, from the moment that you walk in, you're going to be able to not just hear the impact that this work is doing, but you're going to be able to see it and feel it.
Yeah.
And it's really, you know, aligns with the American Heart Association's mission, to empower and teach people and be able to save lives while we're at it.
A full event, you have the CPR training like you mentioned. How else can families get involved?
It's designed to meet families where they are, Josh. So families can walk together. There's a 1-mile walk, there's a 3-mile walk. They can learn hands-only CPR there side by side. It's also a great team event at CARE Oregon. We have a friendly team competition, but more importantly, it's a way to build community with your coworkers and come out and support such a great cause. We are very proud to support the work of the American Heart Association, and we encourage everyone watching to come out and support as well. PDXHeartWalk.org, and we're looking forward to seeing you there.
That's right. Yeah, the information there is on your screen. You can sign up and join the Heart Walk. It's Saturday, June 6th, starting at University of Portland. KGW is a proud supporter of this as well, so thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.